Worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq hollering at you one more again. All right, man. I already said it. It's another beautiful day, true indeed. Man, do you feel the energy of a new paradigm in the air? I feel it. I feel change, positive, beautiful, forward change in the air. Man, and I thank you all, truly, certainly for helping me to build the worldwide movement, peace, love, respect, and worldwide for helping to usher in change, right? We're all uh, uh, co-sponsors of that, right? Feel that. Man, I love you all. Thank you all. Please make sure that you like, share, subscribe to continue to build the movement. Please, every time you go to my YouTube channel, please make sure that you check out my community section and all of that unique, powerful information there. Please check me out on all platforms. Certainly also my rumble.com channel. It's very important you support me there as well. Please do so. Please go there and subscribe. And please check out my music on all the platforms. You know, Big King be jamming. True indeed. Um, yeah, man. Make sure that you please, ladies and gentlemen, purchase my books. Support the worldwide movement, and I think you'll enjoy that light, that form of light, right? Uh, Man. So thank you all. I wanted to talk a little bit, just a little bit, about what I'm doing right now in the beginning of 2024, right? And I've already acknowledged that we recognize time itself as a construct, right? Not necessarily that it's negative or positive, just that it is a construct. Um, and that it is appropriate to view it as such, right? Um, but time acknowledges something that I do recognize and utilize as a very powerful tool, which is cycles, right? We have to recognize all the different cycles in our lives. Now, folks, I paused briefly because something grabbed my attention, and I recognized and realized exactly what it is. I'm gonna point it out. Now, I'm not gonna put it on the video, but just as a quick heads up, um, be mindful of these yard. I believe there's some sort of a security perimeter um, that emit a very high pitched, right? Um, Sort of very piercing sound. I don't know exactly what the purpose is for. You're part of the worldwide movement, making a new video as we speak. Worldwide movement, thank you. Namaste. True indeed. You see a little bit more of the worldwide movement. Uh, but yeah, true indeed. Those are really beginning to grab my attention because the way they affect me, right? I feel that they are sort of attempts at interfering with our frequency, or at least it feels that way physically. I don't know that is the intent, but just wanted to throw that out there real quick. As you walk past yards that have those, you may notice it. You may want to cross to the other side of the street. I certainly do, just because it doesn't feel like a very positive, helpful frequency, right? So that's what I did with that. But anyway, what I'm doing in 2024, and back to the focus of this video, is that I am recognizing the cycles that we have entered into, as we have entered into a new solar cycle, which is what I recognize our years as. With this new solar cycle, we're also simultaneously entering into a new cycle of evolution, which I talk about a lot in reference to our positioning uh, of our solar system right now and its orbit around the center of the galaxy, right? But in recognition of the new cycles, particularly the new solar cycle, I'm actively in celebration of that, right? Um, you also, I'm sure, would gather from my videos that my relationship with the sun is rather intimate, right? Uh, Not only do I gain great energy with the sun, from the sun's rays. Not only does the sun's rays aid me in so many of my processes, right? And all of us indeed, providing us with such lovely, powerful, and wonderful energy, but literally as an entity, I've established a relationship with the sun. I know some would say, oh, impossible. But there are a few of you out there who know exactly what I mean. I even had someone um, call me, or not call me, excuse me, sent me a message um, talking about how they have songs that they sing to the sun and get certain energetic and even visual responses from the sun. And I have some ways in which I receive similar responses for things that I did. So there's that. Very powerful relationship indeed. I refer to the sun as my great brethren, the sun, right? Um, but then I have other intimate relationships with the elements that some might not necessarily grasp with ease, right? Funny I say that. That used to be my nickname, Ease. But anyway, uh, yeah, powerful relationship with the wind, etc. I call the wind my great friend. And of course, I certainly acknowledge great Gaia as my partner in this journey of my human experience, right? Um, but indeed, the sun and our orbit around the sun represents a very powerful cycle for us. If you notice, there are even some very wise folks who will tell you if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, you'll know whether or not it's meant to be a lasting relationship after you've spent at least 1 year with that person, right? Because you need to have an opportunity to see that person, to observe that person, to experience that person in the different phases of the solar cycle, right? In the different seasons, right? Not to mention all of the things that we recognize as human beings that come up annually, right? So certainly great importance and opportunity there for us to sort of gauge one another, right? Not even necessarily uh, romantic, quote unquote, relationships, but there are many relationships, right? Work relationships, business relationships, um, creative relationships, etc. So utilize the different phases, or at least I attempt to utilize the different phases of the solar cycle uh, toward my benefit, growth, and development. And yeah, I actively am celebrating this new solar cycle as I am extremely excited about, and with good reason, all that this new solar cycle will bring. This will be a cycle of change. Remember, I said that back in January of 2024. Not that others aren't, but this is certainly a great cycle of change. And I feel that. I literally feel the energy of that for this year, for this solar cycle. And I am in celebration of that, as this world is in great need of change, right? And that is certainly encompassing of paradigm shift, which we are actively in the middle of right now. So certainly a lot going on in this solar cycle, and the beautiful energy of this particular cycle is truly supporting all of that. So personally, I am in celebration of this cycle, and not only do I acknowledge it, embrace it, uh, and look forward to all that it brings, but I each day am making sure that I take specific note, at least a little bit of time, and make sure the general energy of my day is in celebration of this beautiful new solar cycle that we have entered into. All right? And I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick. Little something for the PPC, the Positive People Connection. True indeed. So thank you all. Please acknowledge, and those who feel are appropriate, celebrate the circles, the solar cycle, right? In any cycle that you feel is appropriate to acknowledge and celebrate as you embrace it, right? All right. Thank you all. Man, we are doing it. You know we are establishing this new high vibrational frequency paradigm, a new cycle. True indeed. So I thank you all. I love you all. Let's continue to build the worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Please, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification buttons. Let's do everything we can to continue to build this movement, and to do so exponentially as we all move together and surge powerfully forward in our new high vibrational frequency paradigm. Truly, folks, it exhibits peace, love, respect. I love you all. That's the truth. Thank you. Worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq, I'm out.